but yes, we are ready.
At left defense, number 78, Corey Sawula. At right defense, number 3, Nick Sullivan. At left wing, number 91, Evan Marcus. At center, number 27, Wyatt Ford. At right wing, number 16, Drew Wada. In goal, number 33, Alex Humble. Wow. Coached by Chris Broussard. And now, for the honor box starting lineup, for your Knights of the Green and Gold, the Colorado State Rams. And let's do this with junior from Bentonville, California, number 12, Tyler Nelson. And great defense, a sophomore from Imperial, Sweden, number 20, Johan Ellingman. At left wing, a junior from Denver, number 17, C.J. And center, a junior from Durango, Colorado, number 15, Liam Millar. At right wing, a sophomore from Highlands Ranch, number 8, Sam Cote. And starting in goal, a junior from Highlands Ranch, number 30, Joe Morgan. Next one for the Colorado State Rams is Joel Wicks. The assistant is Jameson. Tonight's officials are linesmen Matt Terrell and Evan Anderson. The referees are Craig Stanhauer and Mike Meeker. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem. Introducing our Star Spangled Banner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to ColoradoSports.TV for this matchup between the Colorado State Rams and the Western Michigan University Broncos. I'm Lee Tiscasher here with Hunter Fillmore. What a game we have in front of us. The Rams are back in town. They've played one so far, and so has this Broncos team. Hunter, what are you expecting to see on this second round for the Rams?
Yeah, for the Rams, they need to focus on playing up and not playing at their opponent's level. They need to play their game, not play the game that the opponent is playing, because this Western team did have 8 goals that they let up. So if this Rams team can put some pressure on the goalie, get the stick moved around the goaltender rather than shooting into the middle, which we saw in that first game, they need to move the puck around a little bit, get the goalie moving. I think that's a big thing that they need to focus on.
This should be a big game for the Rams, a chance for them to set the tone for the rest of the season. They did have that one matchup against Midland University as their first game, but did not go in their favor. Went to overtime, and they fell in a shootout. But it wasn't exciting. You did see some potential from the Rams, and they're looking to see if they can take down the Broncos right here as the puck is at center ice. Liam Millar trying to make a play on it. He's going to send it into the zone, but it's taken out almost immediately. Now a chance for Cote. He pushes it forward. Into the corner it goes. Coming alongside the boards now. Broncos trying to get a handle on it. Rams look for an early shot. That one off the pad. That's Alex Hufford in goal for the Broncos today. Big hit already along the boards, and Hufford's going to cover it up. And we're going to get our first face-off.
I think that's something that we need to see from this Rams team. That first line didn't get much action. They didn't have many pucks on net in that first game, but they need to focus on that, and the more that pucks they can get on net, the better opportunity they're going to have here.
And we did talk a lot about new faces on the Rams side, and they've definitely shown some. A deflected puck off the shot, and that one also covered up by Hufford there. A little bit of trickery already being thrown in this first minute. Back to the Rams roster. Like I was just saying, lots of new faces under the coaching of Joel Weeks here. Actually, a new coach. We were talking to the players a little bit. They've got a new coaching staff that just started last year, and he's already seemed to be making some improvements. Puck now into the zone, offsides though.
Yeah, this coaching staff has been around for that one season, but another thing is those new faces that you talk about, getting them integrated in the game. They talked about the chemistry when we talked to them earlier in this month. They talked about how they feel like they're having chemistry with these new players and these old players, and they're just building that chemistry.
And that's definitely something this Rams team needs, especially when we saw a lot last season of players just not being on the same page, which led to a lot of mistakes for the Rams and missed opportunities. Puck now into the corner, and we see the penalty arm go up, and that's going to be the first penalty of this game tonight.
Yeah, it just looked like Tito Moreno there just took a high stick up to the face, and the Rams will be on their first power play of the night. We will see how they do on this power play. Another big focus that they need to have in this season, which they did not have very much success last season.
Not even in their last game. Looking for the backhand shot, not going to get it. It's going to go off into the corner again. But the Rams on their first power play of the night were not successful at all in the many chances that they had in their game against Midland. And now this is a chance to redeem themselves, but the puck coming out towards center ice. This is a lot of speed coming down the right side. Morgan have to be strong, and he is. Makes one big save. And that net is going to come loose there. That was a big push from the Broncos being shorthanded. Officials reset the net. Morgan already on the one save that he has to make, it's a crash into the net.
There was a lot of speed in that last game too. The Rams handled it pretty well if you look at that tape that they had, and I think that's another thing that they're going to have to focus on if this Western team can put that speed on the ice.
Western Michigan on the defensive side now. Colorado State just trying to push it forward. Miller, who had the one goal in the last game for CSU that tied it in the last minute and brought it to overtime. Just under a minute and a half left to go in this first power play. Rams is trying to keep it alive. That's Nelson on the far side. Nelson holding on to it, trying to hand it off to Joseph. A little bit tangled up there. Now puck pushed towards the corner again. Nelson pushes it back towards the point, sent back down. Off to Joseph, passing in deep. Looking for the shot there, not going to get it off the side. Less than a minute now left to go in the power play. Collision along the boards. Michigan, big hit. And now puck comes out towards center ice, and we're going to have a whistle blown. That's a big hit, and we have a man down on the ice. Broncos slow to get up there. That was a big collision along the boards. That is Brennan Osen, who was slow to get up, able to skate off in his own power, so looks like he might just have to shake that one off.
Yeah, this is one thing that the Rams are not shy about. They are not shy about getting physical and making this other team feel uncomfortable in their home ice advantage.
It is going to cost them a little bit. That's a penalty up on the board against the Rams now, so a little bit of short 4-on-4 action. We're going to have at least 47 seconds of it, and then the Broncos will go on a power play. Face-off coming down in the Colorado State zone. Face off, Broncos win it. Pushing towards the point, trying to get sent in. There's some more of that physicality that you were just talking about, Hunter. Puck comes out of the zone. And a shot coming towards Morgan. He gloves it up but drops it right away. Hands it off to Cote. Cote now looking to push it out of the zone. They need to take advantage of something here before they're on the back heel. Sent in, but not able to get on a Bronco stick, and now Colorado State has control. Sent out of the zone and down. Looks like we're going to get the first icing call of the game. We actually didn't see much icing in their first one.
No, there wasn't much icing. But we did see in that overtime both teams down shorthanded. I think that's something that the Rams can focus on a little bit more, is when they're not playing with those 5 on the ice, they can work on this 4-on-4 opportunity and trying to mix it up a little bit when you have less people on the ice.
And we were actually, when we were at their practice, we were watching a lot of what they were doing. They were working a lot on those special teams, trying to improve them, and it seems the coaching staff knows that's where they struggle and that's where they need to get better. But right now, Broncos now on the power play, 1 minute and 12 seconds of it to go. Let's see how Colorado State handles being a man down now. And we're going to get a whistle. Just a little too eager there.
And this Rams team was at 87% on their penalty kill, so that is a big increase from last year. They did look a lot better on that penalty kill than they did this last year.
There was a lot of penalties last game, so they got a little bit of practice when they were facing off against Midland here, but now they're putting it to the test as they're starting to have a lot more consistent play this weekend and the weekends after. Broncos starting their push from center ice. Less than a minute left to go in the power play. Puck sent on down. The penalty kill continues. Western Michigan starts from their own zone. Pass towards center ice. Coming into the zone. Hanging off to the right side. Backhanded pass towards the center. Looking for a shot. Trying to find that opening. Takes one. Gloved up by Morgan. Couple early penalties so far, both unsuccessful, but another 30 seconds up on the clock for Western Michigan to still take advantage.
This Western Michigan team did not have a power play goal in their last game, so that is something else that we can look at for this Rams defense.
Kyle Berry wins the faceoff for his Broncos team, looking for the shot, pass across. That one goes wide of the net, off the boards, and out of play. That was a decent setup, just poor final execution right there on the shot.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass, and it traveled through a lot of traffic, so I'm surprised that it even made it there, but Morgan did look like he got over, but it was wide of the net, so he didn't have to make a save there.
Kyle Berry, once again, not able to win the faceoff that time. Colorado State coming out of the zone. Lots of speed on that. Nicholas Marcancini able to make a name for himself during the game against Midland, and he's still doing that today. Grayson North off the boards and down towards Alex Hufford of the Broncos, and the Rams going to make a change as the final seconds of the power play tick down, and now we're back to even strength on both sides. Both unsuccessful power plays for both teams. Almost able to skate through there. Morgan's actually going to try and scoop it up. Stick lost in the process. Colorado State takes back control. Michael Gebhardt, number 7 for the Rams there. Hands it off to Johnny Tower. He's actually changed numbers. He's now number 9 this season instead of the number 7. Askel Campbell trying to use his stick to push it on forward. Puck stays in the zone. Broncos trying to take it out now. It's going to be 3-on-2, odd man rush. Trying to get by one. We're seeing a lot of that so far as the Broncos are trying to use speed to their advantage.
Yeah, Johnny Tower did a very good job at closing off that offensive player of the Western Michigan.
Another face-off coming in this CSU zone. And Mitchell blowing a whistle right before the face-off there. Redo. Exactly 15 minutes left to go in this first period. Puck bouncing off a couple people on the way towards Morgan. Puck along the corner. Alongside the boards now. Rams trying to get it out of the zone, but just barely kept in by Barry. Puck sent on through the air, back into the corner. North has it on his stick, looking for options, trying to send it a little bit further towards Blake Hoffman, and he's going to backhand it out of the zone. Broncos have it again. And it's sent back down the other way now, and for the first icing call against Western Michigan. Slow start so far. As far as this Western Michigan team, they're definitely looking to improve after they lost their first game. Both teams have played one game, so Western Michigan, they actually lost their first game with a deficit of 1-8. It was a rough first game for them. They're on the road. This is their second road game on their road trip, and so they're looking to write a different story here in Fort Collins.
This Rams team can't take that for advantage, though. It is only one game into the season, and it's possible that this Western Michigan team did have a slow start, so these Rams can't take that for granted.
Looks like we've got another Bronco headed into the penalty box. So we're going to have the second power play for Colorado State. Rams need to capitalize. Face off. The puck heads towards the corner. Ben Joseph trying to help Gebhardt there get it out. Hoffman racing towards it, using his body to shield. Hoffman has it on his stick, still using his body. Puck sent along the boards again, into the corner and out. Gets it to Moreno. Moreno has it at the point. Moreno sends it back in deep. Just about 30 seconds, back to Moreno. Moreno hands it off to Hoffman. Hoffman having to reach forward a little bit. He sends it back down towards the corner. Broncos just trying to get a handle on it. They will. Backhander. Hoffman keeps it from going out. Well done by him. This might be a chance. Passed off towards the side. Needs to get there if they want to keep it in. And they do. Shot coming, and that one tipped and going way up in the air and out of play.
One thing that this Rams team needs to work on with their power play is getting more shots on goal. They usually pass it around the outside, pass it up to the point, but they don't get very many shots on goal. So I think if they take more shots, get more shots on goal, they're going to have a better success rate with this power play.
It'll be interesting to see how aggressive the Rams do play, especially in this first period here. They now have 2 power plays. Still a minute 19 left to go on this one. Broncos trying to send it out of the zone. Not quite successful yet. Able to send it across. Looking for an option. Puck now behind Hufford. Tipped and out of the zone it goes. Rams have to reset now. In the penalty box is Mitchell Madalena for the Broncos. So far his team is doing a good job to kill off his penalty. And the puck sent in towards the middle. This might be a chance coming into the slot, looking for an option. Shot coming, that one deflected wide. And now it's sent back towards the blue line. Sent across again towards Johnny Tower. Sent one more towards the face-off circle and sent out of the zone again. Quick 20 seconds of action for you right there. Morgan holds on to it and leaves it for Tower again. Tower looking to restart this and restart it fast. Heads it off to the left side. Cote trying to find some options. Cote's going to hold on to it once more. Rams make a quick change on the defense. Puck now tangled up along the boards. Broncos decide they actually want to go for this. Miller with a shot, deflected. That one goes wide again. 15 seconds left to go in the power play. Trying to send it back in deep was Gillis, still in the zone. Rams doing a good job at least keeping the power play alive, but the final seconds are ticking down as the Broncos are going to retake possession as the puck is sent out of the zone.
We saw 2 really good plays there. One by Marconi and one by Miller. They both gloved it down and repossessed the puck. That's really impressive that they could grab the puck out of the air.
Rams looking to keep their offense going here. Noah Miller on the right side. Trying to find an area, trying to send it across, and that gets deflected off the board. Still in play. North sending it on goal. Hufford just pads that one away. Now it's behind Hufford's net. Sent off towards the left side. Broncos trying to get something going. Madalena is out of the box for the Broncos. Puck near the center line. Sent in, and no one there for it. Now Rams trying to retake possession, and they will. And CJ Nitchin trying to take a shot, and Hufford is going to glove that one up.
Those are the type of shots the Rams need to get. They need to get it out on the outside where the goalie isn't, get it away from him, and see if they can make one go in the net.
And now puck sent out of the zone again. Hoffman not able to get it on his stick. This might be a chance for the Broncos. Shot coming. That one's tipped and now in the corner. No goal there for the Broncos. Still the speed is what this Broncos team is relying on. Shot coming, and that one goes off the pad of Hufford and along the boards again. Broncos carrying it out of their own zone now, across center ice and into the Rams zone. Couple quick passes, big block there by North, looking for the puck now, trying to get it out of the zone, and he will. Sends it so far out into the stands. That's a free souvenir right there.
One thing that this Rams team needs to do to slow down this Broncos team is that they can play that physical game, slow them down, not let them get too many shots on net. They've done well with their possession, had it in the Rams zone for most of the game so far.
Michael Gebhardt to take the faceoff for the Rams. Tangled up in that circle. Quick pass off towards the side. And puck at center ice here. Rams able to get it again after it went into the Broncos zone. On the far side, shot coming. That one's off the back. Looking for the centering pass. Shot off the pad of Hufford and goes wide. Puck near the point now, trying to send it back on goal again, but came just out of the zone and sent back in. So offsides. That actually would have been a chance for the Broncos there. They able to intercept that puck and might have taken it down the other way.
However, there was a penalty on that play. I think it was a slashing on the Broncos.
You're right, it is going to be a slashing call. That is again on Mitchell Madalena, number 15 for the Broncos. That's going to be their third penalty of the night. Rams have to capitalize on these power plays. The other team is just going to keep handing them out. We're just reaching the halfway point here in the first period. However, an odd penalty kill rush, but another penalty arm in the air. Looks like it's going to be a hooking call, and the Rams give up that power play chance almost immediately, 7 seconds in.
It's another one of these cases where the Rams and their opponent are down a player, so it's going to be even strength 4v4.
Michael Warner in the penalty box for the Rams. Puck sent across. Broncos trying to make something happen on this 4-on-4 opportunity. And able to do some good work is Nelson. That's Kyle Nelson tangling up a Bronco on that play and keeping a shot from coming towards Morgan. Puck near the point, sent back in towards the quarter. Behind Hufford's net. Sent across. Broncos trying to see what offense they can generate. Intercepted again. This might be a chance for Nelson off the left side. Shot off the post and goes off the glass. That was a big chance for the Rams. Not able to capitalize. Just missed it by that much.
That play all developed with Nelson down here at the end where he blocked the pass. And then he gets back down there, gets a great opportunity on net, but just brings it off the post.
And CJ Nitchin trying to see if he can do something using some of his speed to his advantage. Trying to carry it a little more, trying to bring it down towards the corner. Going to get taken away, and now it's a 1-on-2. One Bronco, two Rams. Looking for a man, tries to send it across. It's going to get to him. Shot coming. That one goes wide. That was a nice chance for the Broncos as well. Both offenses threatening. Puck at center ice. Just about 30 seconds left to go in the first penalty. Shot coming. Big save from Morgan off the pad. Puck sent along the boards now. Rams trying to use some speed down the other way. Cote coming through the center. Got two men in front of him. Hands it off to one. Shot coming right into the chest of Hufford. Sent wide now. And the Broncos, it's just a quick game back and forth. couple quick dekes one side to the other. Noah Miller able to tangle up the man, and another whistle. Looks like we're going to get another penalty of slashing.
Broncos had a nice wraparound opportunity there, but penalty just closes it out.
So that's going to be on the Broncos again. That's their 4th penalty already in this game. We're in the first period, so Rams get back on the power play. 9 seconds left in the first one, so not too long that the Broncos are going to have 3 men out. Rams still have to kill off another 16 seconds before they can get their 5th man back out.
This game is very similar to the start of the other game that we had, and if this Rams team can get an early goal, that will give them a great advantage, and they can just build on that throughout the rest of the game.
Miller right now has it along the blue line. He's looking for an option, tries to send it off towards the side, towards Nelson. Gets back to Miller. Lucky enough, trying to send it in down low, almost using the screen of Moreno there to the advantage. Moreno jumped off his skates, came crashing down, but now the Rams are on the power play again. Just about a minute and a half of the power play for the Rams. Nelson down the right side, hands it off to Moreno. Moreno trying to send it in off the backboards. Hufford lost his footing there, shot coming, trying to take advantage of him being down. Rams needing to capitalize, however the Broncos have it on their sticks yet again. They're actually playing a little bit conservatively here. Devin Farkas was able to pull it back, but now the Rams have it one more time, sent across the blue line. Sent in down low, Broncos trying to intercept, a little bit of sticking in the air, and that puck comes into the Rams zone. Broncos go for a change, and Johnny Tower has it behind Joe Morgan's net. Sends it off towards this near side, across center ice, coming in, looking for options. Puck along the board, and backhanded out of the zone, and the penalty kill continues. Rams need to get a handle and take some shots. This time Tyler Nelson hands it off. Tolnai carrying it in himself, backhander, big save, looking for the rebound opportunity, and he's not going to get it. Big save from Hufford on that play.
This Rams offense is putting a lot of pressures on this Broncos defense. The Broncos did have a turnover in that defensive zone, but they recovered very nicely and got the puck out of their zone, which is helpful for them.
That was Aiden Tolnai, number 3 for the Rams, making that play. See Liam Millar in the faceoff circle for the Rams. 21 seconds left to go on the power play. Official's gonna have a quick whistle. Doesn't like what he sees there. Quick faceoff. Rams able to win it. Hoffman has it near the point. Trying to send it towards the goal. Deflected, and Hufford uses his pad to bounce it wide, and it's sent out of the zone very quickly. In the final seconds of the power play ticking down, so that's now 4 penalties that the Rams have not been able to take advantage of from this Broncos team. CJ Nitchin trying to stop that puck from going too far, but into the zone of Colorado State it goes. Hoffman has it on his stick. Sending it off the boards, trying to get the long pass towards Nitchin. Not going to be able to get it there, but deflected along the way. Broncos have it again. That's Adam Rivet from his own zone for the Broncos. Puck towards center ice. Trying to use some speed to get there quickly. Cote holding it up at center ice, trying to send it in. Onside play. Nelson trying to send it back towards Moreno. Puck along the glass now. Back towards center ice. 2-on-2 opportunity here. Looking for the shot right into the chest of Morgan. He's going to hold on to that one. That was Mitchell Madalena, who spent a little bit of time in the penalty box, now taking a shot for himself.
Looks like this Broncos team has a lot of opportunities when they have on that breakaway, which they do. It seems like that's where all of their opportunities are coming from, though.
What's going to be key for the Rams is how they respond to this speed that the Broncos have. If they let the stress get to them, it could cause a mistake, and that's exactly what the Broncos are wanting. Broncos able to win the face-off, but Johnny Tower doesn't like that. He wants to try and take it back. Puck sent towards the point, trying to get a shot. Big block from Moreno there. Puck still along the boards, not able to make contact with the stick, and back into the corner it goes. Now Ben Joseph trying to get it out of his zone. He will. Looking for options, trying to send it towards Nelson, and he will on the left side. He's going to go down, able to get the pass-off shot. That goes just past the net and over off the glass. Another opportunity for the Rams, not able to capitalize, but good effort from Nelson as he went down using one hand on the stick and able to push it towards Joseph on that play.
Yeah, that was really impressive as he dove down, got it back to his player, had an opportunity on net. Those are some of the things that the Rams need to do. They need to pass this puck a little bit more, give their open shooters a little bit more of an opportunity to get those goals on, or those shots on net and get a goal.
Michael Gebhardt back in the face-off circle for the Rams. One of the new faces that we've seen for this team. And it looks like
must have been something that the refs didn't like and didn't want in this game.
Officials explaining it to that Western Michigan coaching staff. So that's 5 minutes up there. And this, if anything, is the chance that the Rams need to take advantage of. This is a chance where the other team's going to be tired, they're going to be gassed out, and all they're going to be focused on is getting the puck out of the zone because they're not going to be able to make an attack. And if the Rams can't score during this, there's going to be a lot of question marks up in the air as to why.
Yes, there will be. And the thing that they need to do is get that puck on net. They need to take more shots on this power play.
We'll see how they respond. Here we go. 5 minutes up on the power play with exactly.
There you go. There is a shot right in the net.
Just as we're talking about it, the Rams put one in the back of the net and take the lead with 5 minutes left to go in the first period.
This is huge for the Rams team, getting this lead early. They don't usually lead the game very early. They are always chasing like we saw in that last game, but getting a goal early is going to help them out quite a bit.
3 seconds into the power play, and Colorado State capitalizes on it.
And another thing to note is that they have 4 minutes and 57 seconds still on this power play because it was a major.
Rams looking to see how much they can keep going.
Number 25, Dave Warner, with the assist coming out, Johnny Tower. Warner from Tower brings power play goal at 15:02.
So that was scored by Warner, assisted by Tower for that first goal of the game.
Number 11, Brennan Olsen, 5-minute major for Buckhead and game misconduct. Serving the 5-minute major.
And you kind of have to take that back to the coaching. The coaches have been working on this power play and working with their players to get more opportunities on the power play and get the goals in the net, and it looks like it was pretty successful right there.
Definitely some credit on the Rams side, and we just heard that Brennan Olsen, number 11 for the Broncos, who was just ejected, he was taken out of the game for roughing and game misconduct. So the officials didn't like that, they took him out of the game, and now that's what we have this 5-minute major up on the board for. So this is literally going to last for the rest of the period. Rams wanting to do some damage with it, but we've got a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be hooking on Cote. And just as we're talking about the Rams needing to take advantage, they give back some of that time. So a full 2 minutes of 4-on-4 action. That's the Rams' second penalty tonight.
I think this Rams team needs to keep applying pressure. I don't think they can sit back, take these penalties. I think if they have it in their zone like they have most of the night, it's going to be a lot easier for them in this game.
And a small rush coming through the middle here, able to backhand it towards the boards. Moreno was trying to use his speed, but got tangled up by a couple Broncos on the way there. Now Nelson trying to have some interference coming through center ice. This might be a chance. Shot coming. That one's up and out of play. That was Jonathan Adams, number 20 for the Broncos, trying to make a play right there. Joey Zappa tossed out of the face-off circle. Drew Wada to take the face-off for his team. They end up winning it. Puck along the point, fake shot, and that one's shot off a stick. Millar able to get his stick in front of that one, deflects it out of play. We're going to get ready for another face-off.
You did hear some fans complaining that one of the Broncos players was leaving the circle and he was going inside the circle a little too soon. That is why the refs do look at that.
Puck now with Johnny Towers, sending it in front of CJ Nitchin. He's trying to use his speed, onside play. He's going to get there first, and he's pretty quick on his feet there, trying to keep the play alive. Millar now helping him out, taking it back the other way. Trying to find an option, gets it towards Miller. On his backhand, though, not able to take a shot from it. Broncos regain possession. Puck comes out of zone. This one might be a chance for Wada on the right side. Puck taken back again, but given up just as quickly. 1 minute down for the 4-on-4 opportunity. Nelson has it back on his stick, sends it behind Joe Morgan's net. Johnny Tower sending it down. A little bit of a trip up there, and now the Broncos still looking to apply pressure. Puck right along the blue line, carried in. Noah Miller doesn't like it and takes it back. Miller sending it towards Nelson. Nelson on the right side. This might be a chance. Shot coming. That one goes off the backboards. Tolnai not able to be there for the puck, and Nelson, a couple men crawling after it as they both went down. And now a 2-on-2 opportunity. Avery Matthews using his speed on the right side. Going to put the brakes on really quickly, pulling it back just a little bit, sending it along the boards. A little bit of a deflection on the way there. Now Tyler Nelson has it on his stick, trying to send it down, but Rams have to pull it back. Gebhardt on the left side. Now that penalty is over for the Rams. This is maybe a chance. Gebhardt coming in, and that's a big save.
You talk about the big save. Let's talk about the big move that he made right before he took that shot. He deked in a little bit and then took it back outside right on his forehand.
Good work by Gebhardt there. Alex Hufford able to shut it down. 2:26 left to go in this 5-on-4 opportunity for the Rams, with 2:27 left to go in the period. Puck off the faceoff goes along the boards. Rams looking for an option. Puck sent along the blue line, kept inside. Handed off. Shot coming, deflected, scores! Rams get 2 up on the board.
Looks like this Rams team has been working on that deflection right there. He deflected and got it on goal. Earlier in the game, there were a couple of chances for them to get that redirect and get that past the goalie. I think that's a good attempt by the Rams there, and they got it on net.
The shot coming from Warner, who had the last goal, and Marcancini, number 24 for the Rams, able to get that deflection, which puts it in the back of the net with 2:13 left to go in the period. And now the Rams right back at it. They have the face-off, win, and they have the puck again, trying to make a quick move. A shot coming, deflected on the way there. Broncos send it out of the zone.
These Broncos defensemen need to help out Hufford a little bit more. It's really difficult for him when he's getting screened and the Rams are getting those redirects on net.
This is big moves from the Rams right here, but we do have one that just went into the penalty box, so another 2 minutes up on the board against the Rams. Western Michigan will surely like that, because now it's 4-on-4 for the rest of the Colorado State power play. Hoffman sends it off to the side there, passing it towards Nelson. 2-on-1 opportunity, another big chance. Moreno on the left side takes a shot right in to the chest of Hoffman. or Hufford, excuse me. Another big chance.
Something we don't see often from the Rams when they have breakaways and 2-on-1s is they don't usually pass to the other player. It'd be a little better if they had the opportunity and passed it there a couple times, and that would open up their shot attempts.
Right now, this is going to be a 3-on-3 rush, and offsides. Just a little too quick. Broncos using the speed so much that's the first time they've actually been caught offsides. Looking at the two penalties up on the board, only 3 seconds different between them. As far as who's in the penalty box for the Rams, that's Vincent Mastrandrea, who is actually a big contributor in the last game for the Rams. Did a lot of work. And this one might be a chance out in front, backhanded towards Morgan, and he makes a big save.
It looked like Morgan couldn't find the puck right there. It bounced up and about eye level with him, but he was still looking down. Dangerous play. Good opportunity for the Broncos right there.
And a big wind-up shot coming right off the stick hand of Morgan.
Looks like the Broncos have been favoring that blocker side of Morgan, trying to get the shots on that side. Maybe if they switch it up, go glove side, they might have more success.
Puck loose after the face-off there. Both teams still just trying to get a handle on it. Bouncing off a couple skates, couple sticks, sent off along the boards and now out of the zone. Rams not able to make anything of it, so it's just sent in deep. Broncos trying to start their own attack now. Kyle Berry on the left side. Moving in towards the center, and that one's sent off the backboards again. Collision along. And now Liam Millar, odd man, he's by himself. Just going to try and hold it up there, buy some time for his teammates to come in and help him, but the Broncos take possession back. And now it's an on-man rush going the other way. Grayson North having to be a bodyguard for Morgan there, and he's able to glove it up. Chip Hart to take the face-off for the Rams, and they win it. Puck along the boards. Grayson North has it. The last 30 seconds ticking down in this period, which also means the last seconds of these penalties ticking down as well. Grayson North sending it towards center ice here, and right back towards Colorado State side it goes. Jeff Hart 2-on-1 really quickly, able to get in one man back, trying to make one move, not able to make him miss. 10 seconds now. Jeff Hart still has it. Sends it back towards the blue line. Shot coming, and that one's right into the chest of Hufford again. That was Johan Allingman with the shot. Puck sent towards the blue line really quickly, trying to take a shot in the last seconds of the period, but not able to capitalize. And that is the end of the first period. We go into intermission with a score of 2-0 in favor of Colorado State. There was a lot that happened, a lot of penalties, a man ejected off of the Broncos side. The Broncos are going to come back in the second period with 2 seconds of a power play. We'll see if that makes an impact, but we're going to take a short break for now. We'll be back with the second period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ColoradoSports.TV. You're tuning into the matchup between Colorado State University and Western Michigan University. We're here in Fort Collins. So far, if you're just joining us, you've missed quite a bit of action. We've seen a lot of penalties. One man was ejected earlier in the first period. However, the Rams lead it 2-0 as we get ready for this second period of play. I'm Litos Castro here with Hunter Fillmore, Scott Sledgester behind the camera. Hunter, anything you took away from that last period?
I think it's important for the Rams to ride this momentum that they have early so that they don't get caught up in the game and don't get caught up in the fact that they've had so many close games. They need to stay focused, keep that momentum. And for this Broncos team, I think it's more important for them to have more puck possession. They haven't had much puck possession. It's been in their defensive zone for most of the game, and they need to help out their goalie and get it on the Rams side.
Definitely big things that both teams need to be working on. 2 seconds left on a power play for the Broncos, so the Rams are going to be down a man to start. This is going to be a tough one for them to kill right off the gate here. We're going to have the face-off at center ice to start the second period. Rams starting a man down. Both teams ready, and here we go. 20 minutes back up on the clock. 1, 2, and the Rams do a good job to kill off the last 2 seconds of that penalty. Very well done for them right at the start of the period. You got to have fun with it. Broncos looking to start strong offensively right now, pushing it in towards the corner. Shot coming, and that's off the pad of Morgan, who did a good job for his team in the last period, trying to push it out towards Moreno. He's moving down the left side with a little bit of speed here, holding it up. Tried to find an option, but got tangled up in the process. And the penalty arm goes up, and it looks like we're going to get a holding penalty right at the start of the period.
Yeah, you just kind of saw Moreno extend that arm, hold the player out so that he can have a chance at the puck. The Rams team will start down again.
Did a good job to kill off the first couple seconds, but they give it right back. Another 2 minutes up on the board. That is the Rams' 4th penalty of tonight. The Broncos have 5, although the Broncos yet to a big shot there off the back glass, and now the Broncos trying to keep their offensive attack alive.
We've seen a lot of penalties with the Rams and their opponents this season so far. Both teams seem like they need to get a little more.
Right now, C.J. Nitchin trying to get a shorthanded opportunity, loses the puck on the way there. Broncos going to see if they can take advantage. However, 2-on-2 opportunity, big speed coming down the side, and it's shot wide of the net. Morgan hasn't had to worry too much, actually. There's been a lot of shots that just go way wide of him. In a way, he's lucky in that regard.
That might be due to the fact that this Broncos team is skating down the ice so fast that they don't have enough time to react and get a puck on net. So maybe they need to slow it down a little bit to have a little more success.
Looking to see what they can do right now. Puck coming off the right side, shot onto Morgan, and he sucks it up and covers.
You can see how Morgan is so far outside of that crease. He just attacks the shooter and shuts him down.
You know, that's not uncommon for him. He comes out a lot, and I think that just speaks a lot to his confidence that he has in between those posts to just come out so far and really challenge the shooter.
And the reason that a goalie does that is when they come out, it gives that shooter less area for them to shoot. It looks like the net is a little smaller because he's covering up more of that net as he scoots out and if it's a further out shot.
And that was a big opportunity, not able to finish the shot. If that was going to be the chance for the Broncos, it was right there, but now they have to restart again. Puck near the point. Sent back along the boards, looking for a little 1-2 action. Send in towards the corner again. Send in towards the slot, goes across, not able to get a good stick handle on it. Now it's back behind Morgan's net. Very big missed opportunity for the Broncos right there. Puck along the blue line, not out of the zone yet. Rams trying to get it out and just barely tipped away. This is actually going to be a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Rams. Cote, he's actually going to take the shot himself, just goes wide of the net, deflected. That was a big shorthanded opportunity. Talking about what you said last period, Hunter, not passing when they have the odd man rush there, but it almost paid off. However, Broncos have 10 seconds left on the power play. See if they can do anything with it.
The difference with that shot opportunity with Cote, he looked off the goalie as if he were going to pass. He looks off the goalie and takes the shot. He acted like he was going to pass, which gave him a better shot opportunity there.
And now both teams back at even strength here. Just a few minutes in, we've already had a big deal of action so far. Puck sent across center ice, missed a lot of sticks on the way. Collision. Rams trying to keep it from going into their own zone. Broncos trying to hold up strong. Not happy with the way last period went, losing a man. And then now the puck sent in deep, deflected on the way there. Jeb Hart is going for that one. Puck deflected. Now back to the Broncos sticks. Coming in towards the right side. And that's going to be a stick down there. Tolnai loses that. Puck sent towards the boards now. And puck is launched across and almost, that was almost covered up there. Rams trying to keep the offensive pressure alive. Again, Alex Hufford in between the posts for the Broncos tonight. He's let two by that, but that was, both of those were during the 5-minute major that happened last period. That was Mitchell Madalena. That was Brennan Osen, who had the roughing and game misconduct call during last period, which got him ejected. The officials didn't like it. Led to a 5-minute major, which equaled 2 goals for the Rams. And right now, Johnny Tower has it on his stick, tries to send it towards the slot, but not able to capitalize. And now the Broncos trying to get it out of their zone. It will slide out. They're trying to send it right back in. They have to pull it back a little bit and reset. Coming in towards the left side here. Shot coming. That one just goes wide. Looking to keep it going, and that one's caught and gloved up by...
There almost could have been another pass out to the winger on that, and it looked like he had an open shot from the outside, but instead the center decided to take that shot.
As far as the goal scorers for the Rams last period, that was Gabe Warner who got the first one, and he actually assisted Nicholas Marcancini on the second one. It was actually a shot deflected, but this one might be a chance where the Broncos need to push it off to the side. Able to get his stick in the way of that. Good job there. That was Johan Allingman again.
These Rams defenders have had a really good time with closing off on these Broncos defenders and not allowing very many shots on those breakaways where you do see the speed, which really helps out Morgan in the end.
Broncos trying to keep the puck from going out of the play, and do. Sent back into their own zone really quickly before trying to get a quick pass. Morgan able to use his stick to just send it back wide along the blue line. Out towards center ice and in towards the Broncos zone. It's a race to the puck. Moreno out of the penalty box trying to keep offense up for Colorado State. Broncos sending it through the air and out to center ice again. Morgan's going to hold it up now, leaving it for Grayson North. Off the boards. Joseph tips it in. Hufford is actually going to glove this one up for a faceoff.
We did see a little bit more of possession from this Broncos team, but it didn't have very much meaning behind it because they didn't get very many shots on goal there.
Wyatt Ford in the faceoff circle for the Broncos. Puck bounces off a couple sticks into the corner. Millar going to take a hit, and now the Broncos have it. Need to get it out of their own zone. Sent out wide, and they will. This might be a chance, but there's another Rams defender coming in strong. That was Noah Miller able to slow up that play, and it's back towards Western Michigan side yet again. And Cote just barely able to keep it in the zone, but it came out just as fast. Miller able to send it off back towards Millar. Millar trying to send it one more, looking for Nitchin. Nitchin sending it across, not able to get the pass. That was a big defensive play for the Broncos there. Well done to tie up the man, not able to get the shot up, and now Broncos trying to go the other way. However, with speed on the left side is Millar yet again. He's going to trying to use one hand on the stick there, crashes into Hufford. He's going to have to get up and get out of the paint there. Broncos have it on their stick. A lot of action in this first half of the second period.
There were a lot of Rams players that were down on the ice in that segment of play right there. A lot of aggression. They're attacking the net, but it just didn't turn out to be anything.
getting ready for another face-off. They're playing schools out, which is almost... they're playing schools out.
Very incorrect. Very much in school.
I mean, good song, poor time type of a situation there.
Especially for summer when it was the first snow here in Colorado.
Puck now in the face-off circle there. Just not able to keep it in the zone is Allingman. He has to pull it back, sends it back in towards the corner. Broncos go to retrieve. And sent out. It's going to be a quick one-on-one, little two-on-one, and another offensive opportunity shut down. Tyler Nelson on that one. And passing off towards the side, looking for a backhander. Big save, and now it's pushed out towards the face-off circle again. Puck at the blue line, shot coming, gloved up by Hufford.
And we see another move right there by...
That was Jeb Hart.
Yes, by Jeb Hart. He had a similar move on this other side when they were attacking earlier in that first period.
Face off. Puck towards the corner again. Broncos trying to get it out, and they will. A lot of the Broncos' speed being slowed down by this Rams. Not really giving them any opportunities to even set up in the attacking zone. Deflected off his skate from the shot, and it goes out of play.
Yeah, and that was Noah Miller with a big hip check on that Broncos attacker.
Right by the bench, too, and that almost sends a message. Face-off won by the Broncos, sent towards the blue line, tried to send it across, but the man was there, able to get one in front, trying to find the shot, not able to get it. And the whistle blown. That was Mark Incini trying to see if he could get two for his name.
It did look like Mark Incini skated through those two defensemen and wasn't allowed to even have a good shot. That's why there is a Bronco going into the penalty box right now.
And that's going to be Kevin Glass heading into the box there. So another 2 minutes up on the board against the Broncos that they're going to have only 4 people out on the ice. Rams able to capitalize twice on the last power play. Maybe they can do it again. Warner in the face-off circle for the Rams, able to win it, gets it back towards the blue line, sent across, Tower. And the shot deflected, that one went off Warner. Mastrandrea was the one on the shot there. Now he has to race to it again. Andrea gets it towards Warner again. Cote with a shot deflecting across. He was in the paint for a second, sent out wide. Mastrandrea to Cote again in the slot, and shot covered up by Hufford. Those were some good opportunities by the Rams. A little bit of a scruffle afterwards. But 2 big passes to Cote in the slot. 2 shots and no goal there, but good playmaking from the Rams.
Yeah, and that's another time that we see Cote in that crease and he getting to the net and looking for a goal. It's just something that you want your winger to do and want them to be around the net for a rebound goal or a nice pass that'll set you up.
And I'm sure Hufford is feeling that pressure. About 11:53 left to go in this second period, 1:37 left to go in the power play. Puck along the boards, and Broncos able to get it out of their own zone. The Rams have to scramble a little bit to get it back on their sticks. Broncos have done a good job, at least on the penalty kill, minus that 1 5-minute major. Tolnai tries to send it in towards the zone, but it gets intercepted on the way there, but he gets it right back, and this might be a chance. He's going to wind up, shot right off of Hubbard, looking for the rebound, not able to get it by him, trying to scramble, send it back towards, shot coming, and that's another big save from Hubbard. Doing a good job, staying on his toes. Lots of pushing and shoving after the whistle there. And it looks like that's going to be another penalty, another set of penalties actually for both members right there. Those will equalize each other. Actually, 2 Rams going into the box for that.
And the penalty was called on Moreno because he came in after everything happened and his teammate was thrown on the ice. He kind of came in and had his own way with how he felt about things. But that's one thing that the Rams need to focus on. They need to stay disciplined and need to focus, because with this, now we're going to see what the refs decide, and it's possibly another
could be a
even strength 4-on-4, or maybe even a 3-on-3. It looks.
So there was 57 seconds left to go on the first power play that the Rams currently had. You throw on 2 more penalties for the Rams and 2 more penalties for Western Michigan. So Western Michigan now has 8.
They only had one. The one penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was already one in the box. That's the 57 that we have up there.
So 7 penalties for Western Michigan, 6 for the Rams. We see 2 minutes up on the board against the Rams. So it looks like we're going to do another set of 4-on-4 action, and then the other penalties will just offset. So 4 members out on the ice for each team. $11:13 left to go in the period. Rams still up 2-0. If you're still joining us, what a lot of action you've missed. Lots of penalties, big opportunities for both sides in this second period. However, no one able to score so far.
On the Rams, number 21, Ben Joseph, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
Couple unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
On the Broncos, number 3, Nick Sullivan, 2 minutes for roughing. And the Rams, number 11.
And puck at the blue line now. Broncos trying to get a shot. That one bounces off Morgan towards the boards yet again. And Hoffman has it on his stick, trying to find a man. Found Warner, hands it off. Now coming down the right side. There's Jeff Hart there, and now this is going to be a one-on-one opportunity. Hoffman, the one man to beat for the Rams, trying to get his stick in there. Shot coming, and Morgan's able to handle that just fine.
It was a really good effort there by the Broncos. They got a couple of shots on goal, and they did have the possession for most of that time right there.
That was John Desmond taking on Hoffman on that Broncos side. Eight more seconds before the Rams are going to be down a man. And so the Broncos will have just over a minute of a power play. That's the interesting thing about the Broncos' power play chances, is that they haven't had many just full 2 minutes of the Rams being down a man. It's always after they've made a penalty, then the Rams will make one, and so they'll have a little bit of time to work with, but not a full 2 minutes.
Yeah, like you're saying there, it would be interesting to see what the Rams can do, because once they got on the advantage, it seemed like the pucks were going in the net then.
This might be another chance going the other way. Cote trying to make a move, and he will. He's going to be by himself. He's got a few Broncos surrounding him. Nelson coming into support along with Miller, but the Broncos able to get the puck back. And so now the Rams are on the penalty kill for another 30 seconds. The Broncos looking to see what they can do with it. Puck sent in back towards the corner again. This is not what Western Michigan is looking for. Looking to see if they can use some of that speed. Speed coming down the left side. A lot of pace behind it. Rams getting in the way, though, trying to send it out of the zone. Deflected on the way there. Kept in. This might be a chance. Shot coming. Blocked. Looking for another one. Penalty killed. Deflected and out of play. That was John Mears who shot that, and it was deflected off his own teammate and out of play.
That might just be something that the Broncos are trying out since they've seen that there's been success with the Rams having the deflections. Maybe they're trying to throw that at Morgan since they haven't gotten very many shots on goal, so they're trying to switch it up a little bit.
So just past the halfway mark here in the second period, 9:12 to go. No goals scored after all those penalties, all the chaos there, all the chances. Puck sent all the way down. Hufford's going to have to use his own stick to send it along the boards. Mears is there for it, needing a little bit more help. Adams to support, intercepted on the way there. C.J. Nitchin almost had an opportunity, but now the Rams are going to have it back on their own sticks in their own zone.
That was dangerous for the Broncos right there. If Nitchin didn't trip, he would have had a very good shot opportunity right there.
Gillis trying to race towards that, and he's going to get there in time. Puck tangled up. He's got a couple Broncos around him. Liam Millard there to help. And puck sent all the way through the air and out of play. Nice catch on the bench there.
There's been quite a few catches and plays with the players' hands. It's kind of impressive.
I think that surprises a lot of people about hockey is that you see someone catch it out of nowhere, you're just like, oh, they can do that.
And it's almost even more impressive for them to drop the puck and get it in place where they can get their stick on the puck right after they drop it.
Puck along the boards yet again. Rams trying to keep that offensive attack alive. Puck sent towards Noah Miller at the point. Shot coming, deflected, and that one just goes wide. Nothing for Hufford to worry about there. Just barely not able to keep it in the zone. Rams have to reset. Tower sends it, backhands it in deep. Broncos have it again. Puck sent towards center ice. A couple quick passes. This might be a chance. Tangled up yet again. Tower trying to be a roadblock, and that's going to be off the stick hand of Morgan.
Another blocker side shot for this Broncos on Morgan, and it just doesn't seem to have much success. It's kind of similar to what we saw from the Rams and them shooting towards the center of the goalie, but now it's the opposing team that's shooting in the same spot, and it's making it a little easier for that goaltender to make saves.
Puck coming towards Morgan. He's going to glove it up. And players getting a little personal with each other, saying, how does my hand smell? No, you smell my hand.
They're just cleaning off each other's visors a little bit, you know. Get a little steam down there on the cold ice.
It's a friendly face wash. Jeff Hart in the face-off circle for the Rams. Tangled up. Comes out towards the side. Hoffman trying to find a man. Sends it out towards center ice. Gets it towards Nelson, but it's actually going to bounce off his stick. Coming in one more time. This might be a chance. Jeff Hart in the corner. Trying to find some teammates. Makes one move. He's pretty good at that. Now looking for more options. Has the puck near the blue line now. Sends it towards Hoffman. He has to reach and go and get it again. Quick 1-2 pass back to Hoffman. Towards Jeff Hart at the point. Tries to get it back to Hoffman. And a couple bounces. Rams need to reset a little bit and get control back. North to Hoffman again. Hole 9 trying to send it in, and he will. Quick shove. Nice shove there from Kyle. Broncos trying to maintain possession, and it's not so easy. This Rams team is being very aggressive towards the Broncos right now. Millard sending it back towards the corner. Big shove along the boards, and the penalty arm immediately goes up, and that's going to be another.
That is a big penalty. Once you put that stick into the back of the player when they're facing the boards, it's a dangerous play, and you don't want players doing that, so obviously called right away.
Another penalty against Western Michigan. That was John Desmond on that play there. 6:22 left to go in this period. Another 2 minutes up on the board in favor of the Rams. Warner able to win the faceoff. Tries to send it towards Tower. Tower with the shot, and that one goes wide of the net. Looking to send it out of the zone. Sent across, not able to finish the shot, and it's knocked out of the zone. The penalty kill begins for the Broncos.
It's a good look for the Rams there with that pass, but it had a little bit too much heat on it for the player to possess and get shot off.
Marcancini to Drebhart there. He's using his body to shield the man off, but he loses his footing a little bit in the process, not able to hold it on his stick, trying to send it out of the zone, but Johnny Tower is there. Sends it back towards Tower along the blue line, sent across. Warner. Mastrandrea sent across again, not able to finish the shot. Gets a little bit of a lucky bounce, looking for the finish, sent across one more time. Puck has slid across the crease 2 or 3 times now. Puck along the blue line. Warner, and the penalty arm back up again. This is going to be a slashing call.
That is another opportunity that Gebhardt has had from his teammates with a really good pass, but he just couldn't possess it.
So that's the 9th penalty now against the Broncos, and this is going to be a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Rams. That's going to be the slashing call. Austin Kozar, who had the one and only goal in the Broncos' last game where they lost 1-8. And now the Rams have a lot more to work with. A minute of 5-on-3 chances here. Moving it towards the center. Shot, and that's a blocker save. Broncos trying to get it out of the zone, and it hits the netting, and it goes out of play. 59 seconds before it's going to be back to a 5-on-4, and then it'll be a whole other set of time for 5-on-4 again. Rams have a lot of time for the man advantage. And Rams win the face-off. Quick 1-2. Skating in, just getting closer and closer. Sent back towards Tower. Quick wind-up, fake shot, looking to get it towards the right side, and it's going to go wide of the net. Warner's going to have a little bit of collision. Sent back up towards the top. The shot coming again. Glove save by Hufford. Able to pick it out of the traffic there.
Despite those 2 goals in that first period, Hufford has had pretty successful second period.
As far as who is on the ice right now, you got all the tough names. Mastrandrea, Marcancini, Warner. Of course, Tower. Gebhardt also on the ice for the Rams right now. Tower has it, sends it to Gebhardt, back to Tower. Quick windup, sent across. Lots of 1-2s. Tower again, sending in deeper, looking to get the shot, finding the rebound. Hufford looking to reach, and he's going to get there, just barely extending and getting it under his glove for another faceoff.
You'd almost like to see Tower take a shot. It seems like he's always been passing the puck, and he doesn't take very many shots. Maybe he's more confident in his passing than his shooting, but once in a while it'd be nice to see him take a shot and see if it can get in the net.
Does a lot of the quick wind-up, trying to fake it out, and ends up making the pass. But now, line change, you see Hoffman coming out, Cote, Tolnai, new faces out there. They might be looking for Allingman here right at the back right of Cote. And they get it to him. Allingman backhands it towards Hoffman. Hoffman, one more time, towards Gillis, back to Hoffman. Hoffman getting a little closer, inching. Another quick windup, 1-2 between them. Hoffman with the shot, and that one deflected, goes wide. And it's sent out, and the first penalty killed off for the Broncos. And now it's back to a 5-on-4, 45 seconds of it. And Cote loses his footing. That's actually going to be a chance for the Broncos here to kill off some more time. Sent back all the way. Another chance for them to just quickly send it back. Cote able to intercept. Broncos take it right back. Big collision. Rams need to get control so this power play isn't totally wasted. Losing the puck there. Cote sending it down low and right back out of the zone. A little bit of a scramble here. The Rams lost all that momentum after the 5-on-3. Quick 1-2 sent across. Broncos getting in the way again. Hoffman has it on his stick. He's going to carry it in himself. Hands it off. Hands it off to Cote, who gave up the puck, and now 2-on-2 going the other way. Lost it on the stick. Puck at center ice. And carrying it around for the Broncos. Wind-up shot. That one goes wide off the glass. Now all the penalties killed off again. Back to full strength on both sides, trying to get the shot. Miller making a shove there, losing the puck, and it's out of the zone. Broncos go to retrieve. Rams trying to contest. Puck now in the slot. This might be a chance, trying to take the shot. That was Askell Campbell there. Not able to have probably the more powerful shots that he wanted. This might be a chance coming down the right side, using that speed. Shot coming, blocked, and out of play. That was a chance for the Broncos.
Recently, it seems like this Broncos team's been skating a little slower than they're used to. Maybe that's them trying to set something up, or maybe it's this Rams team getting too physical, or maybe it's the amount of power plays that this Rams team's had and the amount of penalty kills that this Broncos team's had to kill off that's wearing them out.
Broncos able to get a little bit of the face-off advantage there, but puck now in the corner. Broncos trying to get it back. Tangled up between a couple men on both sides, trying to get it towards the slot. Kicked away, and now it's back towards the point. Comes out of the zone. Sent across. Just about a little over 2 minutes left to go in this period. And now it's sent all the way down. Rams trying to get something going here. Shot coming, blocked off Hufford. No rebound opportunity there. Rams still have it behind Hufford's net on the right side. And Broncos get it back, try to send it out of the zone, but Tyler Nelson says no, we want to keep it in. Now another chance trying to backhand it towards Hufford. He butterflies up. Holds on to that puck. Spread your wings, Hufford.
Follow all of the CSU Pregame action throughout the season and broadcast live tonight. ColoradoSports.TV.
Jeff Hart in the face-off circle for the Rams. He's going to be looking for Hoffman there. Literally just pointed at him, and he gets it to him. Called it out, not able to get the shot. Sent wide of the net. Grayson North at the point with a shot coming. That's off the pad of Hufford, and now Broncos trying to get a sneaky play, and they will. It's going to go all the way down for the icing call. Almost had him. Almost had him getting in behind, but just not fast enough, not able to connect. And now we're going back towards the other side.
Yeah, and that was a good job by North getting down there and drawing that icing call.
Broncos win that face-off, starting from their own zone now. Broncos just having a lot of trouble getting the offense started. They've only really been able to capitalize on errors made by the Rams.
Yeah, it seems like these Rams, if they turn it over in their offensive zone, this Broncos team just skates it up the ice, and then the Rams catch up with them and just shut it down.
Tough for them to get something going right now. Hoffman has it on his stick. Backhands it in towards the zone. Off the glass. CJ Nitchin able to keep it from going out of the zone, trying to find some options. Nitchin again. Sent around Hufford's net. Colorado State trying to set something up on the offense here. Just 1 minute left to go in the period. Backhands it in deep towards the corner, sent in towards the slot. Cote looking for a shot. Backhander off the glove, and now it's sent off across the face-off circle. Broncos trying to see if they can do something with it. Coming down the right side, skating it up ice. Shot coming, deflected, goes wide of the net. Bouncing puck there. Can be hard to deal with.
You can tell that Cote is really hungry for a goal. You could hear him tapping his stick on the ice, trying to call for the puck pretty much the whole time they were in that offensive zone. He's been in the right spots, so if the Rams can get it to him and get him a good opportunity, it might be dangerous.
And that's off the pad of Morgan here, trying to get another shot. That's a big block from Nelson, laying down his body. Rams not afraid to do that. Got to give him some respect. I'm sure Morgan is almost relieved sometimes when they do that. And the final second now ticking down in this second period. Broncos able to hold on to it. 5 seconds now. Maybe they can get something going. Intercepted on the way there. And that's going to be the end of the second period. No goal scored during this one. However, still a lot of action, a lot of chances, missed opportunities. And, of course, what would it be here in Fort Collins without a lot of penalties to go along with it? However, Rams still hold the lead 2-0 over the Broncos as we head into the third period, so don't go anywhere. We have one more period of action coming for you here on ColoradoSports.TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV, everyone. You're tuning into the matchup between Colorado State University and Western Michigan University. If you are just now joining us, there's been a lot of action today. 2 goals right now in favor of the Rams over the Broncos. They currently take that lead into the third period. There's been a lot of penalties, lots of opportunities for both sides. However, only 2 goals up on the board. I'm Lee Toscastro here with Hunter Fillmore. Scott Sledgester behind the camera. Hunter, we've played 2 periods now. What have you been seeing?
I've been seeing a lot of pressure by the Rams. They have been in that offensive zone for most of the game, and this Broncos defense has had a little bit of trouble in that first, but they held up in the second, which is giving them an opportunity going into this third. But if this Rams team wants to win this game, they are going to have to play some good defense if they aren't going to produce on that offensive side and hold up this little cushion that they have.
Definitely Rams right now, 6 penalties against them. However, the Broncos with 9 on the other side. So Broncos have spent a lot of time in the penalty box, and I think the Broncos are lucky that the Rams have only come away with 2 goals.
However, those 2 goals did come on the same penalty. It was that major that did come with a player that got thrown out of the game.
And face-off has happened, a couple of collisions already. Broncos looking to get an early shot here. That was a lot of speed behind that, and already threatening on this offensive side are the Broncos here. And that's what you were just talking about. Rams need to play some good defense if they're not going to produce any more on the attack.
Yeah, it looked like that puck skipped up off of Joe Morgan's mask, which is a little disorienting for the goalie if it's hitting him in the head.
Joe Morgan he's played pretty well tonight for the Rams. On the other side, Alex Hufford for the Broncos. Despite having 2 goals against him, he's still holding up pretty well.
Yeah, that was a strong second period by him, and it's been pretty much a strong goalie performance except for that one penalty that the Rams were able to capitalize on, as we said.
And the puck lost behind Hufford's net really quickly. Broncos going to retrieve. Looking to see, and there's a turnover on the other side here. Rams trying to see if they can take advantage.
That is something that this Broncos team is going to have to avoid. They can't have those turnovers over in this area, which creates a lot of good opportunities for this Rams team to get more of a lead.
As far as the goal scorers again for today, Gabe Warner on the Rams side, number 25. He had the first one, and then he assisted in the second one when he took the shot, deflected, and that goal actually went to Mark Insini, number 24 on the Rams. He did a good job to. We were talking about that a little bit before, as they've done a lot of the deflect in front of the post there, throwing off Hufford a little bit.
Yeah, and it works well because the defensive player gets in the way of the vision of the goaltender, and it just kind of throws them off there, and then they're expecting the puck to be one place, and it ends up being another because there's that deflection.
Puck now in the corner. A couple players tangled up there. CJ Nitchin got to be a little bit careful. There's already been 1 holding penalty against the Rams. Grayson North trying to clear it out of the zone. He will. Sends it across to Cote. Cote carrying it himself. He's got a couple Broncos in front. Tries to pass it off. Nitchin with the shot, but no puck with the stick. Need both for that equation. Puck sent long ways away. And now out of the zone. That's Tolnai trying to apply some pressure here. Sent along the boards and down for an icing call. And already a couple minutes have passed. No big chances yet for either side.
This game has just seemed like the energy has decreased for both teams. It's not as much noise in the stands. It seems like that energy has decreased quite a bit since that first period, and maybe that's why neither team is getting very many opportunities, and it's just kind of in the neutral zone back and forth.
Rams able to get the face-off in their direction, but no one was there for it, and now the puck sent along the boards. Broncos trying to get it out of their own zone. Western Michigan has had a lot of problems getting their offense started. The only opportunities that they really had, especially last period, were just off of turnovers, and even then, they didn't do anything with the puck when they got it. The Rams were able to retreat back and get the puck back on their hands.
Yeah, like we talked about, they had a lot of good speed in there, but that speed didn't amount to anything because the Rams got back on defense, played defense, shut off the attackers, and just nothing came of it for the Broncos.
And a couple players going down at the center or at the blue line there. Puck back in Western Michigan's side, trying to get it out. Colorado State looking to hold on, pass towards the slot. Not able to get a shot from it. Kyle Nelson, he's going to take a hit on the side there. A little help from his teammate. Now puck towards the point. Miller tries to send it back in deep. Nelson hands it off towards Joseph. Ben Joseph looking for options. Back to Miller. Miller tries to send it towards the slot and on goal. Not able to. Deflected now out of the zone. Rams reset. Tried to send it back in. Intercepted on the way there. Puck coming along the side. Puck just held up in the corner. Johnny Tower tangled up with a Bronco. That's Colin Rice there. That's just the awkward moment where all the players are just waiting for the for the players on the boards to get it out of there.
The players are waiting. The refs are waiting. The fans are waiting. Oh, the anticipation.
Joseph having to do a couple spin arounds there as the puck was lost to him on the boards. Broncos trying to get it back on their sticks, and there for a second, all the players just losing sight of where the puck is for a couple seconds, and now the puck sent back towards the Ram zone, going to be retrieved by Allingman. Allingman sends it across towards Tyler Nelson. Broncos intercept, trying to get it back into the Ram zone. They will. Morgan comes out, gets his own stick on it. Allingman there to keep it back in their possession. And now off to the side, Jeff Hart hands it off to Warner. Warner looking for options. He's going to send it back off towards the board towards Jeff Hart there. Allingman trying to help out. And sending it towards the slot. That was an opportunity. The shot came, but it just went wide. Set back across behind Hubbard's net. Shot coming, deflected. Good work defensively by the Broncos, and we're going to get a whistle.
That was one of the shots that we've seen by Jeb Hart that was actually accurate and on net. Most of his shots tonight have been off of hard passes, and he hasn't been able to possess it, but that was a good quality opportunity for Jeb Hart right there.
And it looks like we're going to get the first penalty of this period, and it's going to be against the Broncos. So another 2 minutes going up, and another power play for the Rams. That is going to be double digits now for the Broncos. That's their 10th penalty of the night. And that's partially, you've got to give that some consideration as to why the Broncos haven't been able to generate offensively, is because they've spent so much time trying to kill off penalties.
Yeah, that's kind of the spotlight of the night for the Broncos. They've been trying to kill these penalties, and it just has them in more of a defensive mindset. So it seems like they're sitting back and playing more defense, and the only opportunities that they have are what would come and fast breaks that would be something that you would see on their penalty kill.
Tanner Gillis in the corner right now. It's going to be interesting to see how the Broncos change that up for tomorrow night when they take on the Rams again here in Fort Collins at 7:45.
Yeah, both teams are going to have to clean up their game a little bit, try and cut down on these penalties, not allowing as many power plays, and just clean it up a little bit so that they can have more quality opportunities when they do have that even strength.
You could even say the same for the Rams. Is they've had chances where they get put on the power play, puck sent across towards the center, and shot coming. That one's blocked. Jeff Hart looking for one. Tower now with the wind up, and he sends it. That one gets deflected wide. Sent back towards the point. Tower again sends it across. Wind up, shot coming, and that one goes by, and it's going to come out of the zone. But back on those penalties, the Rams, they would get put on the power play, and then they would almost give up that power play by having a penalty of their own.
Yeah, both teams need to be more disciplined and have less penalties.
Morgan going to send it off the glass, and it just goes up and out of play. Probably not what he was hoping for.
I don't think so. I think he was looking for a little bit of an angle off that backside, and it rather just kind of shot up into the mesh there.
I'm no physics expert, so I can't say how that puck should have been hit. Face off in the Ram zone, and they're going to win it, trying to take it out. And that's Campbell trying to race for Colorado State there. Puck comes out of the zone. They have to reset once more. Sent off to Allingman on the side. Back again towards Hoffman now. Hoffman going to carry it in himself, trying to use his body as a shield. Works well so far. He's going to take on one man, able to hand it off towards Moreno. He actually gets it back. Hoffman one more time, sends it towards Cote. Sent across towards the slot, not able to get the shot. Now Campbell trying to backhand it across to Cote. This still might be a chance for it. Cote gets it near the blue line. Backhands it along the boards, but not powerful enough. The Broncos get it back. Puck at center ice. Rams trying to keep it from going in their own zone, and they do a good job of that. Sent back the other way, however, it's an icing call, so it gets brought all the way back. Another face-off coming in CSU zone. Rams have done a pretty good job on the face-off. We've even seen players on the ice call who they're going to pass it to before the face-off happens, and they get it. So
yeah, there was one play where we saw the center direct the player that he wanted the pass to go to, and it just got right there.
That's a save there from Morgan. Broncos trying to see if they can make something out of it. Rams doing a good job tangling it up here, but not able to get the shot. Rams looking for something here. Pass towards center ice. This is going to be Miller on the left side. Miller making a couple moves, loses the puck in the process. Now Broncos have it again. Tried to send it out of the zone, but intercepted on the way there. Well done by Nelson.
There's another turnover by the Broncos. Even though it didn't develop into anything for the Rams, it's just another turnover in that defensive end and something that they need to avoid.
Just takes more time away from them being able to set anything up. Puck into the Ram zone. Onside play, but comes right back out towards center ice. Trying one more time. Millar able to get his stick in there. Well done from him. This has honestly been a pretty solid game for the Rams, as they are just shutting down the Broncos almost any time that they're trying to come into their zone. Jeff Hart trying to move forward there, but he gets tangled up by a Bronco. Gets the puck sent back to him, and that's a block save. Looking for the rebound shot, and CJ Nitchin again can't get it on his stick, but there's going to be a whistle. Looks like it's going to be a penalty for slashing, and it's going to be a Bronco not happy, and that is an official not happy with his reaction.
And that's just a little bit of that frustration coming out for the Broncos. They did have the game before they seemed like they struggled quite a bit, and coming into this game they're just struggling, and it's just more frustration.
And you see that's number 23, Joey Zappa, heading into the penalty box, and that official actually wants him out of the game. He does not want that behavior on the ice, and that's going to be the second man of the night ejected against the Broncos.
And just the way that developed was him shooting the puck into the back, smacking his stick on the boards, and then walking to the penalty box and smacking his stick on the penalty box. So the ref was like ready for it to be done.
These officials aren't tolerating much. There's already a lot of physical aggression out there, so I'm sure they have enough player interaction from the calls that the players disagree with, and when they act like that, I'm sure that they're not happy. So what was going to be a 2-minute minor has turned into now 4 minutes on the clock against Western Michigan. 2 penalties against the same player. So now 4 minutes.
Looks like he's talking to the clock, and it will be changed, which it should be to a 5-minute major, if I'm correct. Oh, they're trying to get a player in the box. Nope, it looks like it'll hold as a double minor and 4 minutes on the clock.
So Joey Zappa ejected out of the game. To serve the penalty in the box is Adam Rivet. Rams have another long opportunity here on the power play. Johnny Tower getting contested, though, at the blue line. Shot coming from the side, trying to get it looks like he was trying to get the puck in towards the slot. We're seeing a lot of those ideas from the Rams, looking to make the play from the outside, move towards the slot. Shot coming, deflected on the way there. Rams still trying to make something happen, but it gets sent out of the zone, and Tower has to go and retrieve.
And that was a good play by Marcancini right there. He took the hit. He followed through, though, and got the pass to his guy.
And carried in on the far side. Shot coming. That's Mastrandrea looking for something. Not going to be able to find it, though. Morgan's going to hand it off towards Hoffman.
And on that shot there by Mastrandrea, it seemed that he wasn't really taking the shot. He was looking for more of a pad pass there, but there wasn't anybody for the Rams home down low in that slot.
Allingman sends it across towards Cote. Cote's been very involved on the attack here for the Rams. Sends it off the boards. Broncos trying to see if they can get it clear now. They do not want that to happen. 3 Rams surround him immediately, and they want to get it out. This is still taking time off the clock. 1 minute now gone off the Rams power play. Trying to see if they can keep it going. Hoffman sends it back towards Cote. He pulls it back one more time, gets it back towards Hoffman, who sends it across. Allingman with a shot that gets deflected on the way there. Cote back in the corner. Sent one more time to Hoffman near the point. Able to make a spin. They were able to work the puck forward. Good job by Hoffman to keep that play going despite having a man. And a couple players moving. Shot coming. That one goes just wide. Penalty arm goes up. Allingman fends off one man, and there's the whistle and a lot of shoving. These players are not happy with each other.
And I don't even think it's the fact that the Rams aren't happy with each other. There was a little bit of this Broncos team. It looked like one of the defenders was laying on top of one of the Rams players, and he wasn't happy about it, so he got up, pushed him out, and then there's an unnecessary hit, and it looks like another player has been thrown out.
That is the 3rd one now tonight. You almost wonder how the coaching staff is reacting to 3-player ejections. And that bench is getting noticeably smaller.
This is just something that they don't need, and it's very unnecessary. This Broncos team is just not staying focused on the game, and they're letting little things bother them.
I think that's the way to put it. Is just a lot of stuff is getting under their skin, and that's probably something to go over with the coaching staff. And as far as how do you handle that? I mean, obviously this has got to be frustrating. You've lost 3 guys now. You're spending a lot of time at the penalty box. I mean, the Rams are also going to go in there, but the Rams haven't had anyone ejected.
And it's interesting because in that first time that the ref threw out somebody, he got the captains, talked to him, and then 2 more ejections have happened. One, which was a captain.
And so penalties go up on both sides. Rams are going to have a man serve 2 minutes. However, there's a 5-minute major going up at the same time against the Broncos. Fans getting very involved here. Now the officials have to explain that. So 10 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. Still no goals have been scored since the first period. Rams lead 2-0 over the Broncos. If you are just joining us, wow, you have missed quite the story. Hunter, I mean, we're seeing a lot right now. It's just hard to it's hard to summarize in quick sentences here.
Summarize 2 goals in the first, nothing in the second, and a lot of aggression by the Broncos in the third. That's the summary I have.
Going to get ready for a face-off here in this Broncos defensive end. So you're going to see some 4-on-3 action here, a rare set of special teams that you see come out on the ice, but that's what we've got for us. And
one thing that's going to be very interesting is the fact that the game tomorrow is happening with the same team. So is this aggression going to transfer over? And I think that's going to be a big thing for the Broncos. They're going to have to focus on not being aggravated about this game and focus on executing in this second game that they have against the Rams.
And off the face-off, Alexandria looking, shot coming. That's a big save. Well done from Alex Hufford reacting.
And like we've said a couple times before already, Hufford has had a pretty good game except for that first period.
Puck sent towards the blue lines across from Western Dread, trying to get the deflection off the side. That was Gephardt here. He was in position, just not able to finish the shot. Again towards the point, sent across one more time. Tower looking for Warner. One more time, shot coming, scores! Number 3 for the Rams today, number 2 right there.
That was another chance for the Rams there where they screened the goalie, but this time it came from the point and they just shot it in top corner and they get the goal again, making it 3-0 for this Rams team. It is going to be very hard for the Broncos with the amount of penalties that they have and with the amount of time left on the clock for them to come back from this 3-0 deficit.
Number 3 up on the board for the Rams, again scored during a power play, a 4-on-3 power play at that. One of the rare situations, so that penalty off the board. However, they still have the 5-minute major up against the Broncos. The Rams remain a man down. So 4-on-4 now action. Moreno actually trying to make a move really quickly off the ice here. Huffer looking to scoop it up, loses the puck in the process, and a couple of players go down and another whistle blown. And it looks like that's going to be another penalty against the Rams. Tino Moreno going into the box now. That's going to be the Rams' 8th penalty of the night. So 1:26 in the first penalty against Allingman left to serve, and now Moreno goes into the box for another 2. So Rams are going to be down to 3, and this might be a chance for the Broncos to finally make some offensive progress the other way. The 4-on-3 has transferred now in favor of the Broncos. 9:30 left to go in the period. However, the Rams did just score. So Broncos have a lot of ground to make up. Big shot. Morgan makes a big save. And now Broncos trying to make a move. Shot coming. Another big save from Morgan. The puck skips along the glass. Broncos keeping the offensive attack alive. Puck near the slot. Sent one more time. Not able to finish the shot. One more time. Sent back up towards the top. Looking in close, and that shot's also deflected. Looks like that one hit off a stick, sent out of the zone, and now Broncos reset. Rams go for a line change. Broncos looking to see if they can use the speed now this time. And off the back skate, this one's going to be taken away. Miller and Nelson going off. Nelson still trying to keep it alive, but he loses his footing on the way there, and now the Rams have to retreat. 3-on-2 opportunity going the other way. Tyler Nelson.
That is one player that has done a lot for the Broncos is Wyatt Ford. He has been playing really well for the Broncos. That was good defensive play. He's been on offense most of the night and been the one putting most of the pressure on this Rams defense.
Mears with a shot that went wide. Kozar, who had the 1 goal for the Broncos in their last game, passes it off. Another big block there. Well done. Wyatt Ford just got blocked by Nelson. Sent across again to Mears. Mears looking for options. Tries to take the shot. Also blocked. The Rams doing a good job laying down their bodies, helping out their goaltender Morgan. Sent around. Now Drew Wada trying to get a shot off. That one goes over the head of Morgan. Back into the corner. Sent towards Morgan again. It gets blocked. And now that first penalty is gone. Rams are back to 4-on-4. Just 20 seconds left to go to serve the last power play the last penalty before the Rams are back on the power play. Send it towards the slot, coming, big save from Hufford. What an opportunity as the Rams got back to 4-on-4. Able to make the one play, lots of speed coming. Grayson North with the shot, just not able to put it in.
Yeah, Grayson North hopped off the bench and just started skating as fast as he could towards that net and got a great opportunity, but it did not go in.
Pass off in the Broncos zone. Just 10 more seconds left to go before the Rams are back on the power play. And they're going to have about a whole 2.5 minutes of one. Trying to get the pass across Warner. Puck comes out of the zone. Broncos trying to see if they can get something shorthanded now, using a lot of speed on that far side. North trying to get a hip check, not successful. Hoffman able to hold up the man, though, and the Rams have it back on their sticks. North trying to get it back towards Hoffman. Now they have to scramble a little bit. Tanner Gillis hands it back towards North. And North back to Hoffman. Back to Gillis on this far side. Backhanded towards Cote. Still looking for that one goal. You saw he was eager during last period. Probably still wants it. Tower keeps it from going out of the zone. Sends it back in deep towards the corner. Cote there again. 1:40 left to go in the power play. Rams trying to see if they can get another goal off of this. However, this is a 2-on-2 opportunity, shorthanded. Moving in on the left side. Hands it back towards his man one more. Able to block the pass. Well done from Tower, laying his stick down, not able to let the puck go on by. That was Avery Matthews trying to make something happen for this Broncos team while they were shorthanded. Just a little over 6 minutes left to go in the third period. Rams lead 3-0. Another shot coming. Big save looking for the rebound shot. That one goes wide of the net. Big chances for the Rams here, just not fully getting it on goal. However, Hufford is doing pretty well despite the 3 goals against him. Gebhardt sends it across. Marcancini trying to keep it in the zone, not able to. Gebhardt has to hold on, and he sends it back one more. Allingman on this left side. Hands it back towards Hoffman, in towards the center. Gets it towards Warner. Warner with the shot through a man's legs, and Hufford able to cover that one up. 38 seconds left on the power play.
Yeah, and that sequence right there, it was just more possession by the Rams, which is very good for them. They have to just run this clock down, and that'll help them in this game.
Time is against the Broncos right now. If they want to come back, they're going to need to start doing it soon. Moreno able to win the face-off. Hoffman has it near the point, now across the blue line. Tries to take the shot. That one goes wide of the net. Broncos trying to see if they can hold on. They need to clear it. 30 seconds left. Nelson hands it off, and the penalty arm is up. Looks like it's going to be slashing.
Tito Moreno's had a tough night. He's been in the box more than not. It's just he's struggling tonight, and good thing that his team is picking up a little bit of slack. Very frustrated about it, though.
Rams almost reaching another double-digit night of penalties. They had over 10 against Midland, and they're one away from that now against Western Michigan right now. However, you take a look at the other side. Western Michigan almost has 15. It's a very aggressive night on the ice.
Which, again, it's just interesting to see that this is a two-game games for each of them.
Nitchin not able to make something happen. Puck in the corner. Rams are going to be on the penalty kill here in just about 10 seconds, so the Broncos will have 1:35 of a power play. Just about 5 minutes left to go.
And Western Michigan has now pulled their goalie, but there's a whistle.
Looks like it's going to be the penalty arm going up again. Liam Millar having some words there. Having a little chat with Austin Kozar. So that's another penalty against the Rams, and they're going to be down 5-on-3. So this might be the biggest opportunity of the night for the Broncos. This is the chance for them to capitalize and get themselves back in this game with just under 5 minutes left to go. So 1:25 on the first penalty, 2 fresh minutes now for another. Rams now with their 10th penalty. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize. They win the faceoff. Puck near the point, coming across. Sent in towards the faceoff circle. Up near the slot, back 1-2, shot coming, that one goes wide of the net. That's been a big problem for them tonight. Trying to keep it in the zone, but it's sent out. This one might be a shorthanded chance. Kyle Nelson on the right side takes the shot, and that's a blocker save by Hufford. Still doing a good job despite his team being up 2 men. Now coming on the right side, trying to make a move. Shot coming, big save from Morgan. Big reaction move. However, pressure still mounting here against him. Broncos trying to keep this offensive attack alive. Puck near the point again. Farkas with a shot coming left-handed, and that one goes wide again off the glass. One more time. Deflection coming in close. Morgan trying to reach for it, not able to cover it up, and Western Michigan's not happy with the early whistle. And the players get tangled up once more. Just over 4 minutes now left, and this is there's a lot of tension building right now in this building.
Right there it looks like the Rams weren't too happy about how close that Broncos player got to Morgan as he dove for the puck and after the whistle, and it's just a little back and forth.
So Austin Kozar having a chat with the official, wondering what was the situation on that. Now the faceoff comes out of the zone, so that's just another obstacle that the Broncos have to overcome starting this offense.
Here is the moment where it's going to test if Joe Morgan can just close out this game. It's going to be on him because there's going to be a lot of pressure now. He hasn't seen much pressure throughout this game, and it's going to be important to see how he can handle this pressure-packed situation, which he has been pretty good in the past with handling.
Coaching staff, I'm sure, trusts him, and right off the faceoff, the Rams actually send it down towards Hufford's side of the ice. So more seconds taken off the clock. So just now, half a minute in the first penalty and 1 full minute in the second. Coming on the left side, that's Adams. Trying to keep the play alive, sent in deep. Tyler Nelson trying to hold on. He sends it down, but it's blocked from going out of the zone. This might be a chance. Just near the point. Broncos holding on here. A little quick 1-2. Back and forth. Shot coming again. A missed opportunity. We've seen that quite a few times again for the Broncos tonight. Just not able to finish the play. Quick passes and not able to take the powerful shot that they're looking for. So that's one penalty down. Just under 30 seconds left to go with one more. Cote loses a glove as the puck moves in on the left side. Miller trying to keep the offense from getting too aggressive against Morgan. And the puck sent out of the zone, and that's going to help take down the final seconds of this penalty. Rams doing a good job to fend off that 5-on-3 situation. That's got to be frustrating for the Broncos. But just 5 more seconds while the Rams are down a man. However, they send it back down one more time. They get their man back. Rams well done in killing off the 5-on-3 situation, and they maintain their 3-0 lead over the Broncos. And now they're moving in on the left side, 3-on-3 situation, trying to send it back towards the slot. This might be the opportunity. Big save from Morgan. He's coming out again. Hunter, you and I have seen that a lot.
Another aggressive play by Morgan, getting out there and blocking it with his pad.
It's just working for him, and
If it works,
why,
it works.
Yeah, why fix what's already working for you? That puck's sent up into the air, and it goes out of play off the ceiling. So now 2:19 left to go in the period. All the Rams have to do is just hold on, play some good defense.
Yeah, the Rams have a lot of cushion here with that 3-goal lead. They can let up 1 goal and they will be fine. They can let up 2 goals and they will be fine, but you don't want to do that going into this next game and giving that team momentum. As little momentum as you can hold these Broncos to tonight will help you out in the future game.
And it looks like there's going to be a timeout called. Colorado State taking the timeout. Not something you usually see here in Fort Collins. It's usually the team that's behind taking the timeout. And especially with the 3-goal lead, you wonder what's going through their heads as they enter these final 2 minutes here. But let's talk about that 5-on-3. Broncos not able to capitalize on probably, like you said, their biggest chance of the night. What went wrong?
I mean, it's still that possession. They did have a little bit of possession. It seemed like the Rams just held them off, and there was obviously good goaltending by Joe Morgan right there. And he had aggressive plays. He held the Broncos out, and the Rams could just dump the puck out and kill the penalty when they needed to. So they were just successful on dumping the puck and successful in that net with Morgan again.
And it's got to be frustrating for the Broncos when they set up the plays, they finally have the time to make a play happen. They do some quick passes, and specifically around 3 or 4 times now we've seen in that far face-off circle where whoever is there gets the quick pass back and then whiffs on the shot.
Yeah, we've seen that, though. If you look at Gerhardt and his night, he's had a little bit of the same that's going on. So it's been on both sides, but this Broncos team, they've had less opportunities, so that's a little more highlighted for them when you see that they aren't capitalizing on those opportunities because they missed the puck.
Right now, Rams getting it out of their zone. Tolnai laying down a big hit at center ice. He's going to lose his stick in the process, goes to get it really quickly as the Broncos try and start their offense yet again. Tyler Nelson sending it along the boards. One Bronco is there for it. That's Mears. Sending it around one more time. Puck near the point, sending it. Tried to send it on goal, got deflected and out of play once more. .152 now left to go in the period. Looks like both the teams have calmed down a little bit. Not a whole lot of words after the whistle anymore.
Yeah, at this point it's more for the Broncos. They need to maybe get a goal and use that momentum going into this game that's going to be tomorrow and seeing if they can get any momentum going into that game.
Puck off the glass, and now Broncos trying to start something from their own zone. Moving forward, trying to carry it in himself, looking for the shot, deflected. Rams doing a good job. We've seen a lot of defensemen laying down their bodies to block shots. Now Hoffman moving in by himself on the left side. Now he's got some support as he's getting a little bit of competition along the boards. He's going to lay down a hit himself, and now it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation for the Broncos here. Taking the shot, blocked by the glove, looking for the rebound. Morgan laying down his body, shutting down not one but 2 opportunities on that right side.
Yeah, it was impressive there. Morgan went down on the first opportunity, but he was still able to capture it in his glove and not allow for another opportunity after that second opportunity.
That was Jonathan Adams on both of those shots there on that far side, and Morgan just doing a good job even in the final minutes with a strong lead, not letting up, wanting to hold on to his shutout. And now we're reaching the final minute of play, coming in on the left side with speed, shot just off the side of the net, but he keeps the play alive. Another shot coming, that one goes wide again. Rams, even in the final minute, still putting in a lot of work right now. Tyler Nelson trying to send it down across. It's going to go in towards the zone. Allingman trying to send it towards the slot. Broncos have it once more, just under 40 seconds now. Slow starter for the Broncos here along center ice, pulling it back once more. Gephardt applying pressure. That's Ford trying to carry it in himself. He's going to bump into a couple Rams on the way there, and the puck sent out of play. I think it was Tolnai trying to send it out of the zone, tried to backhand it, hit his own teammates on the bench. .9 seconds left.
I would say that this has been a very successful game for the Rams. They've capitalized on all the things that we've talked about them needing to improve on. This power play that they needed to improve on, they've gotten goals on it. This penalty kill they needed to improve on from last year, they've gotten the kills, and it's just working out in their favor very much in this game.
Right now the Rams just trying to take the final seconds off the clock. And so far, so good. Just now the final 10 seconds, Broncos trying to see what they can salvage. Maybe get one more shot on goal in this last rush, but the Sam Cote there not letting that happen. Another free souvenir into the audience. Normally they have this net down, and now actually one last final scruff with 2 seconds left. With 2 seconds left, you almost wonder, is it real? Like, what's the point?
It doesn't seem worth it, but then you think about, hey, they're going to have another game, so maybe they're just trying to get into to each other's heads before that other game. I'm not too sure what's going on, but
we're going to get ready for one last face-off. And that does it. The Rams have now gotten their first win of the season in their second home game and hand the Broncos their second loss on the road. Final score tonight here in Fort Collins, 3-0 Rams take the win over the Broncos. A lot that you can still work from on both sides of the ice, but Rams come away victorious with 3 goals on the power play, with the special teams normally where they struggle. So at least good job for them to capitalize on some of those man advantage opportunities. We'll look to see how the Rams carry this momentum into tomorrow's game and if the Broncos can bounce back for their rematch tomorrow, again here on ColoradoSports.TV. That game is starting at 7:45. We will be here. I'm Leetus Castro here with Hunter Fillmore, Scott Sledistry behind the camera. Signing off for you. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.